Every day we walk into a whole bunch of more San Diego Comic Con announcements, and today is no different because we have stuff from Jazwares, from AMC, and guess what? We also have some more Super 7 stuff. Can you believe that? So stay tuned to the
starting transmission.
Like I mentioned before, I'm trying to break these down into smaller segments so that way they're more palpable for everybody. But man, there has been so many exclusives. Like I said, I have not been able to talk about any enamel pins, comic book covers, and stuff like that. There's just so much. So I'm trying to wrap up all the exclusive toys that are coming out for San Diego Comic Con. So yeah, I want you guys to sit right back and enjoy as we take another dive into San Diego Comic Con exclusives. All right. So first up, we have Jazwares. Now, this is a toy company. There's a lot more action figures. I actually believe they're probably up on par with like Spin Masters, Hasbro, and Mattel. The number of different licenses they have. So the first thing they're going to be releasing for San Diego Comic Con is a Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron X-Wing and TIE Fighter game console figure set. So this one looks really cool because the color scheme on these are really neat. They are all black with, I think the X-Wing has red lines around it, and the TIE Fighter has green wings, like green outline around it. They kind of remind me of things out of Tron, but these are really neat. And the box they come in is like an arcade box. I love everything about this one. Now, this one does have a hefty price tag. I come in at $100. So, whew, if you have the money to spend and you do enjoy these little micro machine type ships, I would say head on over to the Jazwares booth to pick one of these up. Now, for my Squishmallow fans, I know there are so many people out there that love Squishmallows. Unlike UCC Distributing, there's a lot of San Diego Comic Con debuts for their Squishmallows. Squishmallows is owned by Jazwares, and they have their main exclusives that are going to be releasing for San Diego Comic Con. And this year, they're bringing several black light Squishmallows. And you know what? These are actually pretty neat. We're going to be getting a cow, a dragon, and a Bigfoot Squishmallow this year that are going to be specifically black light. You can also get the common version that's not going to be black light. And they do have some additional ones, like a French fry one that they also have for San Diego Comic Con. But these black light ones are going to be the highlight of San Diego Comic Con. Now, these are going to be very pricey, and they're coming in at $40 each. So, these are not going to be cheap Squishmallows, but if you enjoy collecting Squishmallows, why not pick these up? Like I said before, these are specifically San Diego Comic Con exclusives, and they'll have a little tag that specifies where they're from and pretty much how rare they're going to be. As for a piece count, I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure once we get to San Diego Comic Con, we'll be able to see actually what the piece count is on each of these Squishmallows. And last but not least, coming from Jazwares, for the Pokemon fans, we got the Pokemon Kanto Region favorite set. Now, this is really cool set. You're getting Charizard, you're getting a Venusaur, you're getting Blastoise, you're getting Mewtwo, Mew, Meowth, Pikachu. You're getting the classic lineup from the original TV series. Yeah, I do like these. These are really neat. I've actually liked the Jazwares Pokemon figures. They've been really cool. I've collected a couple in the past too. You know what? You can't go wrong with this set. It's a really cool set. The box on it looks amazing. This is a very limited piece count too. Again, they haven't announced what the actual piece count is, but it's supposed to be a limited edition. However, this one is going to cost you some money. It is coming in at $100. I know, it seems like a lot, but guess what? For me, it's well worth it. If you're a fan of Pokemon, I recommend that you might want to pick this up. Again, this is very limited. It's going to cost you $100 at Comic-Con. So that pretty much wraps up all the Jazwares exclusives. Just keep in mind that with Jazwares, they are part of the lottery portal. So you'll have to go log in before the 19th. And if this video comes out after the 19th, I'm sorry to let you know that you'll have to actually go get in line when they open it up to the public. But this is going to be part of the portal. And, the first come, first serve. So if they sell out on these. All right, so something very unique about San Diego Comic-Con is that AMC is also going to be there too. They're also going to have a bunch of exclusives just for San Diego Comic-Con. So first up, on Wednesday, so this is preview night, they're going to have an AMC Tiki mug, a Yummy World Nacho plush, and an AMC Let's Go to the Movies pin set. And, I couldn't find any pictures of these items online, so Who knows what they're going to look like? But it's pretty neat, though. AMC's going to have some cool stuff. Now, for Thursday, now here comes the cool stuff. They're going to have a Loungefly Neon Barbie roller skate bag. That's pretty cool. And those go on sale at 9 a.m. They're going to have an AMC Dunny. And this thing looks pretty cool. I like this. Actually, looks like a popcorn bucket, too. So it actually might be a popcorn bucket of the Dunny. And this will be available on Thursday. In addition, they're going to have an AMC Spirit jersey, too. Now, on Friday, I have some really cool stuff on Friday. They have a Borderlands collectible and a U2's SDCC claptrap. These look pretty cool. I do like the look of these. I'll show on the screenshot the claptrap they're going to have available for Friday. These are pretty neat. I do like these. And for Saturday, they're going to have a Deadpool Wolverine collectible edition. They have not announced what this collectible is, so I'm not too sure, but it's pretty cool. And you know what, though? Who doesn't like to get stuff from AMC? So these are at the AMC booth. You'll be able to pick these up to buy these. All right. Now, next toy company is, again, Super 7. Man, this toy company has been on this list multiple times. And that's because they just keep announcing new stuff day after day. One of the cool things they announced for San Diego Comic-Con, they're going to debut the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Unlimited Imperial Gold Glow Lord Zed. Now, that was a mouthful. Holy cow. This thing looks pretty cool. It's a glow-in-the-dark Lord Zed with a gold-plated armor. I don't know. It looks neat, but I like the classic design of Lord Zed, with the muscle tissue and the brain and everything. That's what Lord Zed is, and it looks way better. I'm not a big fan of this one. So, but heck, if you're collecting a lot of the Power Ranger figures, it might be something you want to pick up. In addition, for the reaction figures, they're going to be showing off the new Return of the Living Dead reaction figures. Now, these two figures are pretty cool, and they're kind of like black light also. I don't know. I like these. These are pretty neat. Am I going to pick them up? Probably not. I don't like much Living Dead stuff. But, hey, if you're a fan of horror movies and you like the Return of the Living Dead, why not go try to pick one of these up? And last but not least, for Super 7, they announced a whole bunch of shirts. And these shirts are pretty cool. I mean, I like the Power Ranger shirt that they released with the Megazord. I like this Transformers shirt. And then they got this Gem and the Holograms World Tour shirt. That's pretty cool. So, you know what, though? If you love collecting t-shirts and you love wearing the kind of superhero-ish t-shirts on a regular basis, you might want to check out some of these shirts at the Super 7 booth. All right, next up, we have Bandai Namco. So they are going to be bringing two very unique Tamagotchi figures. I know, Tamagotchi is such an old school thing. So the first thing I'm going to be bringing is a limited edition original Tamagotchi Tama Time Travel. This is going to contain a book and a Tamagotchi with it. It's pretty neat, pretty cool. It's a throwback to the late 90s Tamagotchi figure when they first released. So if you're a fan of Tamagotchi and you like collecting stuff and learning about the history of Tamagotchi, this would be a neat set to pick up. In addition, for the 50th anniversary of Hello Kitty, they're also going to have a Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. And this is going to come in kind of a little cool, metallic looking case and everything. Obviously about this Scream's 50th anniversary. And if you're a fan of Hello Kitty, hey, why not pick one of these up too? As for prices and piece count, they have not been released on any of these items, so I cannot tell you how much they're going to cost or how many they're limited to. And then we got Atomic Toybox. Now, they have some pretty cool figures too. Atomic Toybox is going to have some really cool special edition figures. So the first one is they're going to have a red full, the Tominator, something like that, which is from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. This is a pretty cool looking figure. They don't make enough figures from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes since way back in the 90s when they had the cartoon series. So I love the fact that we're getting an actual figure for Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. But again, this is going to cost you $60, and it's actually only limited to 25 pieces. Ooh, that's a very limited piece count there. In addition, Toybox is going to be releasing a collab with Tim Burton and have 3 very cool skateboard decks. Now, these are pretty neat. And one of them is the Attack of Killer Tomatoes deck, too. Now, these are pretty neat looking. They are going to each be signed by Tim Barron, and they are limited to 25 each, and they're going to cost you $125 for each one. So, you know what? That's a pretty big price tag on those, too. You know what, though? Get an autographed skateboard deck. And if you collect skateboard decks for your wall and everything, this might be very much well worth it, if you ask me. And last but not least, we got Hyperactive Monkey. This is a little toy company that makes little vinyl figures from Japan, and they're going to have a DJ Lance Rock Safubu. I hope I pronounced that right. I might have just butchered that one. Okay, this is going to be a 6.75-inch figure of DJ Lance. He was actually the DJ on the Yo Gabba Gabba children's show, so now he has his own figure here, and it's pretty neat looking. You get him in two different outfits. These are from Japan, so they're actually imported from Japan. So these do have a pretty hefty price tag, and they are coming in at $85 each. In addition to that, Hyperactive Monkey's also going to have the Sisters of the Cosmo figures. These are pretty silly looking. They're all nice little like throwbacks to the 80s, 70s, like Sailor Moon figures and stuff like that. He-Man. These are pretty neat looking. These are the Moonlight editions of these figures, and each figure is going to come in at $55. I think they're pretty cool. They come with a lot of different parts and pieces, helmets and stuff like that. So, you know what? If you like collecting these little vinyl figures like this, hey, why not pick one of these up? All right, guys. So that pretty much wraps up today's editions of all the collectibles from San Diego Comic-Con. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you are looking forward to many of these cool collectibles that are coming out. Let me know in the comment section down below. Were any of these your favorites? Are you picking up on any of these? Or were you surprised by any of these? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, guys, this is JD with the Figgy Pop Collector Channel.
That concludes a Figgy Pop transmission.